Silverstone for the British Grand Prix. Welcome back, everyone. So, it's the Formula One World Championship. It is round 10 of 24 for the British Grand Prix.
Welcome to Silverstone, home of the British Grand Prix. This iconic track held the very first World Championship Formula One race back in 1950, and it's a firm favourite amongst the fans and drivers alike. With good opportunities to overtake at the end of the Wellington and Hangar Straights, there's a lot of potential for close action around
Three
the
sectors
3.6 miles of the Silverstone circuit.
2 DRS zones
18 corners and average lap speeds
with
around
18 turns here at Silverstone circuit.
It's also one of the longest
Here at racing here at Silverstone.
on the calendar. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today.
Aircraft Father Sky here at
As a man
Silverstone.
with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn one. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position.
Valtteri
Catching out
Bottas
Sergio
starts
Perez,
on the
who
pole
lines
with
up
Sergio
P2.
Perez on the front
Considering
row.
the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton,
Hold on, Max
Fernando
Verstappen,
Alonso,
Lewis Hamilton,
and
Fernando
Sainz.
Alonso, Carlos Sainz,
Stroll, Vettel,
Lance Stroll, Sebastian Vettel,
Tsunoda,
with Yuki
and Charles
Tsunoda,
Leclerc.
with Charles Leclerc,
Ricciardo,
got
Gasly,
Daniel Ricciardo, Peter Gasly,
Esteban Ocon, and
Esteban
Norris.
Ocon with Lando
Mick
Norris.
Schumacher,
No,
Raikkonen,
Mick Schumacher lines up with
George
Kimi
Russell,
Raikkonen, with
and
George Russell,
Nikita Mazepin,
with Nikita Mazepin,
Giovinazzi,
with
and
Antonio
Nicolas
Giovinazzi,
Latifi.
and Nicolas Latifi
Now
back at the
it's
grid.
time to head down to the track.
Here we go. We're going to race at Silverstone. Here we are at Silverstone now. The British Grand Prix will get underway. Okay, here we go. Here come the lights again. Here we go. 4, 5 red lights are on now. And we're underway at the British Grand Prix. Yes, that's not very nice. And look at that, a double overtake and 11 a contact with Verstappen. We'll have to take our first flashback. It's going to be what? Let's wait till we get there. Alright, one flashback. And another contact again with Max Verstappen, and it's going to be our second flashback. Alright, 2 flashbacks. Wow, a little slide right here into turn 3, but we saved it. So the students are going to look at that contact for you. Us and Verstappen. That was still into the DRS range on Max Verstappen. Here we go, door 6. Moving to turn number 7. Almost another contact into the back of him. Alright, trying to force me off the track. And another contact again with Max Verstappen. Oh, Red Bull not going to be happy with that. Honda's not going to be happy. Now into turn 8. Now we're up into P3. How about that? And Max Verstappen is out of the Grand Prix. Max Verstappen is out of the Grand Prix. The first retirement on lap 1, and it's 1:34.7 for Sergio Perez, fast lap at the Grand Prix. And now to the inside on Valtteri bonus on our teammate. Now we're up into P2, but now unfortunately is our former teammate, and we get to F1 2022. No DRS until lap 3. Fastest again through the sector 1 and anybody. Contact in the back of Sergio Perez now to the outside. Now going to the outside on Sergio Perez. Now we're up again into P2 and we're up into P1. Now we're ahead now of Sergio Perez. Oh my goodness, we're fighting for the chicanes, but we still go quickest in Sector 2. But here comes Sergio, he is still in the DRS range. Here we go towards turn 15, the little braking zone. Into the bus stop chicane 16, 17. Last turn of the turn 17, and we're set. Fast lap of the Grand Prix, 134.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
And DRS is now enabled. Alright, DRS is now enabled. Coming to turn 1, turn 2. Now braking to turn 3. Now coming to turn 4. Coming to DRS turn number 5. 1.8 now, the gap. Fastest again in sector 1 in anybody. To turn 7. So close to the gravel. That's moving to turn 7. Here we go towards turn number 6. Turn number 9. So we run way deep to turn 9. Time says it's going to be fastest again in sector 2 than anybody. Heading into the bus stop chicane 16 and 17. And now last turn 18 into the sea, the checkered flag. And win the British Grand Prix in another fast lap of the Grand Prix.
You've won the Grand Prix.
Well, the driver then goes to Daniel Ricciardo. Wow, Daniel Ricciardo, driver of the day.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Hey, thank you,
I think
Sergio.
that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Time for the champagne. Here we go. No, 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 Sergio. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Ah. Coming down the back.
It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Daniel Ricciardo certainly impressed.
Daniel Ricciardo, that's a good choice.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
All right, we win the British Grand Prix 4 minutes and 35 seconds with 1:29.8. Shell fast lap of the race. Sergio Perez second. And Valtteri Bottas will round up the podium for P1, P3 finish for Mercedes. Fernando Alonso comes home in 4th, Daniel Ricciardo 5th, Carlos Sainz 6th, Lance Stroll 7th, Yuki Tsunoda 8th, Sebastian Vettel 9th, Pierre Gasly rounds up the top 10. Charles Leclerc 11th, Lando Norris 12th at his hometown favorite with Esteban Ocon 13th, Kimi Räikkönen 14th, Mick Schumacher comes home in 15th with George Russell 16th at his hometown favorite. Antonio Giovinazzi in 17th with Nikita Mazepin 18th, Nichols TV 19th, and one retirement. We lost Max Verstappen with a DNF, and now the standings. Yes, in the Holland lead, 253 point lead over Sergio Perez. Now Verstappen has to get no points, and he remains 4th. Ricciardo moved up into 10th, and now Fernando has moved up into 9th. And the constructor standings, Mercedes continues top 393 ahead over Red Bull. Alpha moved up into 5th, Ferrari down into 6th, and that's going to do it for the British Grand Prix. Next, we'll be off to the Hungary at the Budapest for the Hungarian Grand Prix.